Hey everyone, this is going to be my last video for a little while.
Hello, I'm Gary Nelson. Today I'm gonna give you a detailed explanation of why Luke Nichols from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel said goodbye. And also, do you think there's a chance he'll come back? I'm gonna answer that question, but before we start the video, I have a message for Mr. Nichols. I don't know if you want to upload one video or two videos for a year, but I need you, man. You changed my life. I hope you see this video. I'm really missed you, man. Alright, let's start the video. The Luke Nichols, the creator of the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, did not leave because of controversy, financial problem, YouTube policy change, or burnout alone. In this farewell video, he explained that his decision was primarily about protecting his family and reclaiming a normal life after his channel experienced explosive growth. And here's the detailed breakdown of the reasons. Reason number 1. The channel became too successful.
In just the last 18 months, this YouTube channel has gained about 12 million subscribers.
For years, Outdoor Boys grew at a steady pace, but in roughly the last 18 months before his announcement, the channel exploded. Around 12 million new subscribers in about 18 months, billions of additional views, and worldwide recognition. That level of popularity completely changed his daily life. He explained that he could no longer go almost without being recognized. What had started as hobby and family project had turned into celebrity level attention. Reason number 2. Privacy became a serious concern.
The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public, it could be a bit overwhelming at times.
This was probably the biggest reason. Luke said he and his family were being recognized constantly at the airport, in stores, while traveling, even during family outings. While most fans were respectful, being recognized over and over meant his wife and children were losing the ability to live privately. He made it clear that he never wanted his children to grow up under that kind of public spotlight, and I think he was right. The reason number 3. He wanted to put family before YouTube.
And my wife and I, we both have real concerns, and the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives.
Outdoor Boys has always been a family-oriented channel. Luke explained that making videos had become almost a full-time commitment. Planning tips, traveling, filming, editing, managing the business side of YouTube. Instead of continue to build an even bigger channel, he decided he'd rather spend that time simply being a husband and father. He especially mentioned wanting to help his oldest son with his own channel and to be present while his children are still growing up. The reason number 4. He had already accomplished everything he wanted.
And because of people stealing my content and posting it on other platforms, my family and I have been viewed about 4 billion times.
Many creators quit because they're failing. Luke was in the opposite situation. Outdoor Boys had become one of the largest outdoor channels on YouTube. Financially, he was already successful, and his videos continue to generate revenue even without new uploads. Because of that, he wasn't forced to keep making videos for income. He essentially reached a point where continuing to grow the channel wasn't worth sacrificing his family's privacy. As you can see, all the reasons returns to family privacy. He's a good father, you know? I wish I had a dad like Luke. You know, I love my dad, but he's really good father. Reason number 5. His priorities changed.
But I've spent so much time focusing on me and my family and growing my business. It's time to step back and focus on helping other people for a change.
Near the end of his goodbye message, Luke talked about wanting to spend more of his life helping other people rather than chasing YouTube growth. His message wasn't about quitting because he disliked YouTube. It was more about deciding that the next chapter of his life should focus on things he considered more meaningful than producing videos. This is all of the reasons he said goodbye, but we still have questions. Did he say he was living forever? Not exactly, I think.
Hey everyone, this is going to be my last video for a little while.
One detail many viewers missed is that he never definitively said Outdoor Boys is over forever. That's not true. Instead, he said he was stopping for a little while and mentioned that he had already filmed several videos that should be released later. That wording intentionally left the door open. But what happened after the goodbye? A few months later, Luke returned briefly to publish 3 pre-recorded Outdoor Boys episodes that he had already promised viewers. However, he also made it clear that this was not a full return to regular uploads, and he did as he promised. He also made a brief appearance helping another creator during a family emergency, but again emphasized that this wasn't a return to running Outdoor Boys full-time. And now it's time to last question. Do you think he'll come back? I hope so. I really hope so. I think there are 3 realistic possibilities. The most likely, about 60 to 70%. He occasionally uploads 1 or 2 videos a year when he genuinely feels like sharing a special adventure. This fits both his farewell message and his later limited releases. Somewhat likely, about 20 to 30%. He returns after several years, once his children are older and the intense public attention has diminished. Since his main concern was family privacy rather than making videos themselves, that obstacle could become less significant over time. Least likely, under 10%, he resumes the old schedule of frequent uploads. That would recreate the same lifestyle and public attention he deliberately stepped away from. And this is my overall view. Luke never sounded like someone who had lost his passion for camping, fishing, or exploring. He sounded like someone who had lost his desire to be a full-time internet celebrity. That's an important distinction. If he can eventually make videos without the pressure, relentless upload schedule, and content public exposure, I wouldn't be surprised to see him returns occasionally. But based on everything he said since his goodbye, I wouldn't expect Outdoor Boys to go back to the weekly or bi-weekly format that made the channel famous. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any message for Luke Nichols, write it to the comment section below. I hope he'll come back, and see you guys in the next video.